Previously on Knight's Quest.
Your mother would have understood if she was with us. Right or bless her.
In my book of notes, I just write dead mom.
Mom! And then Katrina runs over and hugs her.
I'm sorry that I didn't tell you. You were young, and I didn't want your father to know. Where is your father? Is he staying somewhere in the city? Is he on the? Did you come in a ship?
You are the last person I expected to see here.
And it is Salazar Gorbo.
Who are you?
Dad. Oh, that right. And she takes off her mask and throws her hood down.
Katrina.
I know, crazy.
He just gives Katrina a big hug because he's fucking terrified. And he's like, oh my god, we almost died. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Has anyone seen my fumble?
What's a fumble?
He's my emotional support animal now. Welcome back to Knight's Quest.
Jamie, start them.
Program of National Public Radio Service.
If we are an NPR, then something has either changed with us drastically, or NPR. Or NPR. No, this isn't NPR, this is KQ.
I was listening to classical radio the other day, and let me tell you, like 90% of that is boring exposition and didactics about the musicians.
It's very quiet talking.
Well,
it's
song
not.
Was written by Ludwig van Beethoven.
It's not super weird until they make a joke, because then they're like, I guess you could say he really knew what he would. I don't know. I can't think of a joke.
I guess you could say he really baroque the charts with that one.
But yeah, and then they're like, ha ha ha.
Whatever, nerds! Let's get on to the real show!
Shut up, nerds.
I wasn't going to just leave it there. I was going to keep going.
Okay, but for real though,
Yeah.
everything is quiet because it's late at night and we are in the we're in the overgrown district. It's
great.
Celeste, Salazar, Katrina, the whole Gorbo family is there.
You don't know.
I mean, stop. And Raner. And Rainer's there.
Gorbo hyphenated Clearstone.
Yes.
It's kind of a complex situation.
Yes, it is. So let's resolve that complex situation, or at least dive into it.
So, like I asked, has anyone seen my fumble? I didn't get an answer yet.
Are we all together?
I think
Yeah,
so.
you're all still
yes.
there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rainer, there are a lot more pressing things right now than your pet fumble.
I don't 100% know if I agree with you on that. I mean, people have priorities. And,
All right, here, how about this? I got an idea. This will make us all happy.
Yep.
Rainer,
Yep.
Wait, hold on, everyone, shut up! And Katrina looks around,
What? What is it, dear?
and then she just starts walking down the street.
Wait, no, Katrina, come back.
She's just walking out of the overgrown.
No.
She's just walking.
Katrina, come back. Wait,
Salazar catches up.
hold on. Katrina, wait, hold on. Hold on, wait.
I'm not running. Are you that out of shape? You can just walk.
I was just walking.
A little bit,
We've been
yes.
running.
Yes, I was running.
Yeah.
Yes, it's all catching up to me now. It's all hitting me right now. Actually, Rainer, could you how about you go look for your pet fumble? All right, you go find them. I was wondering if I could have a moment alone with my family.
I mean, I'll do my best. I was really hoping someone had seen him, but I guess I'll just start looking.
Hey, actually, you know what? Do you need help?
Yes.
Oh, let me help you look.
No,
Great.
Wait,
I'm gonna go help Rainer
Katrina, I wanna
look for his pet, and I will go and do that somewhere else, away from here, and the two of you.
I was actually hoping you could be a part of this conversation. I kind of wanted to.
Sounds great. I can't wait to have that conversation. Not now.
I was
at a different time.
I was kind of hoping
away from here.
I kind of wanted
and then we can have it, and it'll be great. Bye, Dad.
Wait.
Wow. Wow.
I came all the way here.
Me too.
To talk to you and your mother. And I'll be honest, things are not going the way I'd planned.
Oh no, they're not. No, they are not.
Can I just have a moment?
Rainer's like, for the record, I'm not playing the song. Like, this is all you guys. I didn't play the fucking Careless Whisper. You guys did this yourselves.
Can I have one moment, please? Just give me that, and then you can go run and whatever your blade thing is, or whatever.
What?
Okay. All right. Rainer, please, can you just
Rainer is awkwardly wandering around the clearing, just don't fucking know where to look first. He just randomly pokes his head down an alley. Nope, not here.
Not down here.
Okay.
So it's going well.
Sorry, it's just been crazy 24 hours. Okay.
You don't say.
Yes.
Yeah, please, you don't say.
All right. Oh boy. All right. Let's see. I came here.
Trouble.
I can't. Rainer! Slow.
Yeah.
Be a little farther, please.
Okay.
And or quieter. Okay. Alright, I came here to this city. Rainer! Rainer, please! I've been practicing this speech for a long time now. It's really important. Please go to a different district if you must.
I don't know how. I'm already lost, man. I don't know.
All right, then just stay quiet for a little bit, and
okay.
I'll you know what? I'll help you find your fumble if you can just not make any noises.
Good deal. So we got a plan.
You know, Rainer, I wouldn't hold him to that. That would require him to do something for somebody else other than himself.
Holy shit. This is worse than when I was being threatened with murder.
Okay. Take 3. Okay. I came here to this city because after the mine shut down, I had nothing.
Oh, okay. So you're looking for money now. You're out of money, and so you come here looking for money.
No. Let me rephrase that. When the mine shut down is when I also happened to not have my wife or my daughter. So I had nothing. So I came here because I had been informed that you were here. I was right. And that it was better to come here and give it one more chance than to stay in Goldon and not try. And I know that I have not been the greatest. So I know that, and I want to try again, if that is okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I have been. So if we could try again, and I'm not saying that we have to go back to Goldon, or any of that. Maybe you guys want to stay here and do your thing, and that's great, and I'll stay here with you guys, and I'll find something to do. But I want to try again.
Katrina, what do you do?
Damn.
I think she's just looking at Celeste.
Celeste is silent for a bit, and then she starts to laugh. I'm sorry. You... After all these years, after all of those years, you think you can just come back here and just restart? After all those years of verbal abuse, of neglect, there's a reason actually you never found out that I was a blade. Not because I didn't tell you, but because you didn't care. You didn't look into anything. I was gone many nights, and you never asked. I had notes coming from all over the world, and you never noticed or cared. I had my weapons not very well hidden, mind you, and you never noticed. And I thought that would change when Katrina was born, that maybe you would focus less on the business, but no. She just became another part of the business, another asset for you. And you know what? This time, I'm focusing on my career. I'm focusing on my business now. And for once, it includes Katrina, but not by force, but because she chose to. I'm focusing on our family now, Salazar. And you think you've changed? I haven't seen any change. You've been exactly the same since we bumped into each other. No, well, that's because I don't care the reasons. All right, you are exactly the same until you prove that you're a different person. I'm not willing to do anything else. Katrina, she turns to you. Good job tonight on the mission. You did well. Your next task is to recontact with your contact. Let them know you succeeded, and then you can connect with me, and I'll run you through some more of the protocols and just some procedures that we didn't have to go through and worry about tonight. And maybe you might be able to get your mask marked officially. So that's cool. I'll introduce you to the rest of the chapter. So that'll be a good moment. What do you say?
I don't understand why you're not more willing to work things out with Dad, because you're both just perfect for each other. You're both exactly the same. You're both so fucking selfish. You chastise Dad for being self-centered and for being harsh and crass and abusive, and you left.
Well,
I grew up without a mother, and Dad provided. He gave me a job and purpose and a distraction, and he paid for things. And what is the first thing that you say when he comes back and says, I care about you and I want to connect again? You say, I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on my job and my life. You had your chance. Who is selfish now?
I think you're looking at this all wrong.
I am looking at it the same way that I've been looking at it my entire life, from the outside, not being asked, not being considered, and not being a part of it. Being completely outside. I didn't join the Blades because I wanted to. I happened into it, and it led me down a path, and I am good at it, but I didn't do it because of you.
Well, I know that. That's why I'm so excited that you happen to choose the same line of work as me. I didn't force you into it like he did.
I didn't get forced into working at the mine.
Yeah, I think you might have a little
Not your turn. Not your turn. I'm not to you yet. I didn't get forced into working at the mine. And maybe if you had been around, you would know that. I chose to work in the mine because it was something to do. Living in Goldon, middle of nowhere. I could have worked for Taylor as a tailor, but I really didn't want to do that. There's very little work to do in a mining town except the mine, Mother. So what did I do? What I was good at. I managed. I took care of things. I provided a service that the community needed. Was it what I wanted to do? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm an adult. I can take care of myself, and I've gotten really good at taking care of myself all this time because I haven't had reliable role models from either of you about how to be a good adult. No, I don't want to have this conversation because I haven't been able to be a part of this conversation for the past how long, and the fact that I'm still not a part of the conversation is pretty obvious. So you don't get to say anything about the way I was raised because you let that ship sail when you got on it. And you, and she turns back to Salazar, don't get to say anything about the person I have become because that is not up to you. That is up to me. And I am my own person, and I thank you for that. But also, you have to own up and apologize for what actually happened. You can't just say sorry for everything because that doesn't mean anything. There was crap between you and Mom, and it wasn't all Mom. There was a bit that was you, Mom. There was both of you. You're You're perfect for each other. It's so I can't understand how you don't see it. And then I think she storms and starts to walk out of the district again.
Raner walks right back in with a big smile. Hey guys, I found my fumble.
That's what I wanted you to do, yes.
And then no one responds, and the smile slowly falls away, and he's just like, and then he just backs up the way he came, and he just leaves again.
This is what happens.
Yeah.
Celeste says, "Okay, I guess we probably need to.
We should. Yeah, we probably gotta. We need. Yeah.
We should probably get some rest.
Yeah. We need. We're all tired. It's been a crazy.
A crazy 20. Yeah, we know. You said that.
I think Katrina like walks back into the group and like not looking at either Salazar or Celeste.
Celeste goes. So I guess we gotta find somewhere to sleep. I have a place. Katrina, you're welcome to join me there. Salazar says,
Raner, you mentioned you guys had a spot.
Yeah, surprisingly spacious. There's a lot of beds, weirdly. I think you might run like a little hostel or something.
Yeah, I think I might, I might join you tonight. No offense, Celeste. I just...
Sure,
yeah. No, that makes sense. Katrina, who you going with?
Katrina doesn't know about Bartuk's house, correct?
No, you just said at the end of the last one that you had a place.
Yeah.
I think Katrina, like, takes a long look at Celeste and takes a long look at Salazar, looks at Raner and says, "Sorry, I guess we'll have to catch up later. If you guys aren't doing anything, I'll probably be around the arch around noon, but I don't think I can be around either of you tonight." And she just starts walking in the direction of the path.
Well, Katrina, wait.
Okay.
And she just walks off, and I think everyone goes back.
Yeah.
To sleep. I
don't think Raner didn't
Salazar doesn't say much.
Katrina's going to find a bar.
Okay,
That's where she is going.
Honestly, that checks out, and I don't mean that as something on her personality. I mean, like, this would be the moment to just go get a goddamn drink.
Yeah, that's when you would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Celeste goes back to her place, and Salazar follows.
Yeah. And Raner heard, like, only the first 5% of that conversation, so he's like, I mean, it couldn't have been that bad.
The only thing Salazar says, as you're partway back, I mean, he doesn't know how long it is, but after a moment of awkwardness, he says,
I did mean it. I was going to help you find your fumble.
Oh. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. I mean, I wasn't going to hold it against you or anything. Like, we almost died. So.
He's blue.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some Jonathan shenanigans involved.
Yes. He's, that's his business best, right?
Yup. That's the name. He'll be really impressed if you tell him that.
There's something better than better.
If you
Meanwhile, in Leroy's dream, oh no, we need to rebrand.
Why is Leroy's dream Grorg?
Because Leroy's dreams are meta. We've said that for the past 3 episodes.
Leroy
Leroy's
not
dream.
I know, but why is
So if someone is awake
Leroy's
in the
dream
house
Grorg's
and they
voice?
hear Leroy sleep talking, he suddenly has a perfect recreation of somebody else's voice. That would be terrifying.
You get back to Bartuk's place,
Yep.
and you find a spot for Salazar.
Yeah.
He's pretty beat, so he takes the first spot, and PB's up and about. He kind of sees you when you come back. And Raner, I'm assuming you head off to bed, or?
Yep. Raner just tries not to stress over everything that happened the previous day, and he just goes to bed. This time, his dream isn't nearly as dramatic or full of strange symbolism that he'll have to trouble over later or anything like that. Hey, this time, a few things from the day pop back up. The plant with the pool of acid, the man with the scimitar pointed at Salazar threatening to kill him, the shadowy hallways of this giant conservatory where, for all he knew, someone could leap out and kill them at any moment.
But he's not worrying about it.
No, I'm just saying, he just sees a few things, little images that don't really add up to a full dream. They're just kind of there. And then he sees something else from much longer ago. And it's his dad kneeling down and putting a hand on his shoulder. And he doesn't just look sad, he looks tired. like he's not... He needs to say something, but he just can't. And Raner hears himself ask, in a higher voice, like he's much younger, he hears himself ask, well, when's she gonna get better? And then he wakes up. And he realizes he's barely gotten any sleep. And he, frustrated, he grabs at his head and he shakes his head and he just can't seem to calm down. And he can't stop thinking about some of the stuff that happened earlier that day. So he gets out of bed and pulls himself over to the small desk that's at the side of the room, and he's pulling papers out of his bag. He has the summoning song on one corner of the desk, and he stares at it. He stares at it for a long time before he starts writing something on a different sheet of paper. And now there's multiple papers in front of him, like he's trying to work on a couple different projects at once, but he can't slow down to focus on only one of them. He's just writing as much as he can. And that's how he passes a good portion of the night.
Katrina, you wander through the path.
I mean, I assume she's just looking for a building that still has the lights on. Maybe some noise inside.
There, you find one after... You know what? Roll fucking dice. Roll intelligence.
Ooh, has a 19, my dude.
Alright, you pretty quickly find a building that has lights on. It's easy to spot. You know, it's the only lights in the whole path. It's not too rowdy, because it is fairly late.
Did you something about that?
So you walk in, and there's a couple of people there. I mean, it's a bar. Bars are universal.
Yeah, I think maybe Katrina, she kind of slides her scabbard backwards on her belt a little bit, so her sword is hanging more behind her than next to her, so the pommel isn't showing as obviously. And then she goes and posts up at the bar and waits for somebody to notice her.
Yeah, the bar's almost describes some little world building here.
That's a little something I like to call world building.
It's a little something I like to call world building.
Called flushing out.
You do notice that within this bar, there are a lot more of those fancy couches in it, and I'm thinking kind of like in almost
like from the arch.
Yeah, like from the arch.
Yeah. More fancy couches.
And some of them are kind of in like a semicircle formation.
So give me some real world flavor on what these things. Is it like a chaise lounge or like?
Yeah.
Like, are you thinking like French Restoration style couches?
No, like I'm thinking more.
What the hell are you talking about? What do either of those things mean?
I'm thinking more like hookah lounge. Kinda.
You guys are dropping all sorts of phrases that I have no reference for.
Okay, let me try again.
Okay.
Lots of cushions.
Yep.
And pillows.
Yep.
Kind of like seated on the ground.
Great.
They're very low.
Thank you.
But there are also a couple, like, what's that one again?
This is a chaise lounge.
Yeah, there's also a couple like that. So there's a couple of those fancier couches, and there's a lot more just like cushions on the ground.
Okay.
Kind of spread out. More plants than you're used to in bars. They're like good plants. They're not out of control. And
this isn't the overgrown district.
It's got, there's definitely, someone's burning incense in there. So it's got a pleasant aroma. And then behind the bar is just a lot of blown glass, or I guess maybe it wasn't blown; it might have been magically made.
Right? Yeah.
Behind it, but it's just really nice how the few lights that are in there kind of reflect off the colors, and they don't really make any pictures or designs. It's just visually pleasing. You actually think you might see that some of the glass is made out of old bottles, like it might have been like a recycled piece.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. My dad actually does that.
Yeah. You can see some of the logos still in it.
Yeah.
So
I'm so down for magic recycling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it's way quicker.
The bartender comes up to you and he says something in Terevian, and then he kind of looks you up and down and goes, not here from.
Yeah, I think. No, I'm not from here.
I tell 'cause you not same color.
Oh, all right.
Well, yeah, that'd be a pretty good giveaway. Also, I didn't understand what the fuck you said the first time. That is nothing against you, but like usually when people don't speak the language.
Sorry, not understand. Fuck.
That's okay. It doesn't mean anything. That's.
You drink.
I would love to.
You drink good.
So, because I'm not from here.
Very good.
Yeah. What is your strongest local drink?
Strongest is lots of drink. You want lots of drink?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be a lot. It just has to be
A lot, like.
I think she like makes a hand motion, like she like pounds her chest and like coughs. Just
Okay, yes. You want good drink.
I mean, you could just make up a word, like a word in Terebian that means like strong, you know.
You want no, I haven't said a single Terebian word yet.
I know, that's true. We also don't have a name for our language, so I just might as well keep the meme going.
Is Omarisa a Terebian word?
It's not.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Suck my dick. It has a real world meaning that you could figure out if you look down our Instagram page, bitches.
When you said the first two syllables of "suck my dick," I thought you were making up a Terebian word.
Oh, you know what?
Sug.
You know what? You want the sukma drink? Okay, okay. You want the sukma? Okay. You want sukma? Okay, I get you a sukma drink. Yes.
Okay. That checks out.
That's how this works.
Maybe we should.
We can only make words if it was from a joke.
You know the meme of like someone saying something about D's and they're like D's? It's gonna be like that, but never ever finished. It's just always sukma and we'll never finish it.
Sukma drink. Yes. You want the sukma drink?
That's
perfect.
I think maybe Katrina like just kind of like looks at him for a second, like wide eyed, and goes, I think.
He goes back, gets the drinks, and he comes out and he's got
What's he got for me?
It looks like a little goblet.
Okay.
But it's still like made out of glass.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it's not a wine glass, it's more like goblet shaped.
Yeah, more beefy.
And this one it's a dark red.
Okay.
So you're thinking, okay, maybe some kind of a wine.
Maybe
mead, but then and when he swirls it, you notice that it almost like it gets darker when he swirls it, almost to a black color, but not quite. And then as it settles, it turns more into that deep red.
So it is a solution of sorts.
It's most suckma drink I have,
or a suspension, perhaps.
Is
I don't know what that means.
Those are chemistry terms.
Oh, okay.
You drink. Well, you pay first or pay after?
He's asking.
I think maybe she like goes to like grab her money and goes, it'd probably be safer to pay first.
Yes. You may not no sukma. You may not be good for you.
I think she stops going to get her money and turns back to him and goes, make it a double.
Oh no! That's too much sukma.
I think she takes out, because she doesn't know how much the drink is, but
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
she takes out enough to be definitely more than what the drink is worth,
Oh.
and slams it down on the counter.
Oh no! It's you cannot. No, it's too sukma for your color. No.
Nathan, it is a genuine delight watching you think of what you're gonna say and then also watching you think of how to put it into broken English. It's magical.
I think maybe then she kind of like...
For Tareev, this very sukma. For you, two sukma. No.
I think then she probably takes like all the money, puts it back in her pocket, and then slams the drink.
Okay. All right. Hold. It's
Like while just like glaring at the guy.
Shit.
You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen? It's time to roll the dice. All right. I'm coming up with a number in my head that you have to beat. Okay, and I need you to roll. Shit. What is this?
Yeah. What was my? Is it tolerance?
Yeah, tolerance. Yes.
Why do I have a +0 to tolerance?
That's not true.
That can't be right.
That's what I have written down.
That's not true.
Maybe
because it's under strength, which is +2.
Maybe we just never bothered. All of our drinking scenes were against other people, so we didn't need to worry about clearing a number. We just had to worry about beating the other person.
Yeah, but you know what? If you don't have any, if you have +2, you should have +2 tolerance.
Yeah,
okay.
At least.
Okay.
At minimum.
Retcon.
Beautiful.
I swear, fans. I know you listen to this more than I've listened to it.
Yeah.
Please tell us what her tolerance is supposed to be, Because I swear, it's more than 0.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I can have +5 for music, Katrina can have +5 for tolerance.
+4.
+4.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
make it +3 tolerance because you're fucking swale.
I think the only time I ever lost was to Grorg on the boat.
And Grorg has a +2 tolerance, +3 strength.
Oh damn!
But
so now we're even.
So now you guys are even. Maybe you've fortified up. I don't know. I'm the fucking writer.
Anyway, I slam this drink.
Okay, roll it.
I slam this sukma.
Slam the sukma. This is amazing. This is the best Trevian word in the world.
It's a 17.
Whoa!
It's not gonna do it.
What?
Yeah, it's very sukma. So you slam
Jeez.
it, and you've had strong drinks. I mean, you've had dragon spit whiskey, right? So you know what you're doing, and so you drink it, and you start, you go into your form. But man, there is something about this drink,
ladies and gentlemen. This is how you know that my boy Nathan is a connoisseur of alcohol. Because he knows. He knows what happens when every real person takes a drink of strong alcohol. You go into your drinking form.
You go into your stance.
Yeah. As a experienced alcohol drinker.
Obviously.
Nathan knows.
I know.
It's like...
Nathan, can you please give me a visual?
Yeah, no, I'm doing that. You interrupt my word picture.
What is the drinking form?
Yeah. Okay, so here's how it goes.
Yep.
She grabs the glass goblet in one hand.
Yep.
Right, and she downs it and raises her left hand in just like a triumphant fist.
Okay.
While her feet are planted on the ground and she's holding tight in her gut.
Okay.
Like her muscles are just tense. And she drinks it and she's ready for just the the flavor, the alcohol, the sukma to just hit her all over the place.
I'm gonna give you some info right now, Nathan. When people drink really strong alcohol, they're not excited for the flavor of the alcohol. It just tastes like poison.
Maybe not in your country.
Can I retcon? I've still been talking in broken English because I'm still in Trevian mode. That's how I would describe it.
So you, as the writer/narrator,
yes,
are also speaking broken English.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That explains every mistake I've made in the past whatever minutes.
Okay, so keep going.
She drinks it. She's ready. It's strong, but there's kind of like, it's almost like there's two waves. Like the first one she can handle.
The suck and the ma. Right, of course.
But when the ma hits you, it burns. I don't know.
One might even say it sucks.
It sucks.
So in essence, this is like either a depth charge drink or like a drink and a chaser in one glass. Because you said when he stirred it, it kind of like stirred something up. So I'm guessing she probably got the top level of whatever it was and then got the other stuff after.
Yeah. And you can just already start feeling its effects hitting you.
Maybe that's why she couldn't quite do it, is because you have to like drink it a certain way that she wasn't ready for, and she just slammed it instead. I'm
saying more, she just wasn't prepared like for the second wave to hit.
Yeah.
Like the first wave hit and you're like, oh no, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's coming. And so you're starting to feel a little lightheaded. I mean, you're tired too, so that's, probably going to be part of it too. You're not like out.
Right,
but you can tell like this was this was the most sukma drink in the bar.
Yeah, and I don't think we've mentioned this yet, but it's been a pretty stressful 24 hours.
Yeah. No, okay, I think like
nobody's brought that up.
Is there any
surprisingly?
Are there any like how like some bars have like nuts or like popcorn or like some snacks?
Yeah,
to
make you thirsty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. There are some. Come on, brain, let's go. They are little
moon pears.
No, moon pears aren't from here. They're from Lily. Come on,
it's got to be something.
They look like dried bread, almost like the same. They're like the color of a pretzel.
Are you telling me we have fucking croutons at this bar?
they're croutons, but like the texture of a pretzel. So like like the peanut butter pretzel things.
Maybe
you can get.
So just pretzels?
No, but they're not pretzel shaped. They're like little cube.
They've got like little bits of like pepper on them or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think she just reaches over and starts like wolfing those down to try and mitigate, try and cut it off at the pass and like absorb some of this. So she's like shoving pretzels in her mouth, and she like sits down now in front of the bartender. She's like hands on the bar, like head down.
I say, very suck my. You not here. Yes, you not hearing.
And I think she starts laughing. Like she starts laughing. She's
yes.
like, "Oh my god, this is the worst drink I've ever had." And I think she slams the exact same amount of money as before on the table for just the one drink.
Whoa.
She says, "Okay, I don't want another one of those."
Yes.
But would you happen to have any dragon spit whiskey?
Yes. I do. Yes, I do. Yes. And he goes back and he pulls out the familiar bottle.
We call that ligma.
Stop! No! I am in agony. I couldn't come up with that faster. But I was not the one.
Oh no! Ladies and gentlemen, you know the first rule of this podcast.
Alternatively, watch this. Cut that out, Nathan. We could just do that.
That power is not stronger than this joke you have just made.
Whoa.
He comes back, he goes, yes, you want a big glass of ligma, yes. You say dragon spit?
Yes.
Ligma, we say.
Ligma.
Yes.
Aren't y'all glad you tuned in for this episode of Knight's Quest?
We went a whole 360 and a half.
Eyebrow.
He brings out, we've never described the Dragon Spit whiskey bottle.
Oh, I
think we
know
have.
what it looks
What
like.
does it look like?
I don't know. We haven't because it was in a barrel before. It was a keg.
Yeah, he just brought out kegs.
Yes.
He brings out a bottle.
And one time it was
yeah.
in a glass boot for some reason.
Well, no, I guess they do come in kegs. We've said they come in kegs, but I guess they come in bottles
They
too.
don't have to.
There's a bottle one too, because this is fucking Tarif.
I want to go to the Dragon Spit Whiskey Distillery at some point.
That's season 4.
Yeah. So the bottle he's holding, it is a like a reddish glass color, and probably like whoever like did the glass blowing for the bottle, they added like scale work up the outside of it, so it looks like it's like a scaled material.
Yeah. And the stopper is a dragon head.
Yeah.
Oh, yo. Okay, so he opens it up and he pours you a glass. He gets you a new one. He gets you a clean glass.
Hold on, wait.
All right, we'll do it. Great. No,
Wait, that was worse.
No, we got it.
The bartender is opening dozens of bottles.
Anyway,
He goes, I like the music. Yes.
music to my ears, friend.
He opens another one. Good music. And he hands you, here you go, glass of ligma. Or no, sorry, dragon spit.
So wait, it's in a glass?
Yeah.
He hands me a glass of it?
Yeah,
I think maybe Katrina
they just have glasses.
like extends her hand for the bottle.
Oh, shit.
You! Oh, yes, okay. He hands you the bottle, and he takes the glass himself.
Okay, yeah, and she raises the glass.
He goes, you are
Katrina.
Katrina, very suckma.
And then they like clink the glass in the bottle, and she takes a big swig of it, and
Oh, that's wonderful.
spends the night in a little bit of a pleasant distraction with her newfound friend,
Who is now my favorite character, of course.
the unnamed bartender.
Right.
It's the next morning at Bartuk's place.
Who is the first person to...
So you've been like up all night, right?
Not
Or did
all
you
night.
get some sleep?
I think he got some sleep. It just wasn't great.
I think Leroy is the first one to wake up. No, Grog. Grog is the first one to wake up. He's got to do his morning run.
Yep.
So he wakes up and he goes, what you working on there, Rainer?
Yeah.
You're usually not up this early.
So wait,
You
is
know,
Roar leaving or coming back for his run?
He's leaving. He just woke up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say, I don't mean to overthrow your power here. I think Rainer actually is asleep when he gets up. I think Grog might hear him when he gets back. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's fine.
Because I have a plan.
Oh, so you did get some sleep. Okay. All right, so he came back from his morning run.
Yep. When Gorg comes back,
good one.
if he passes anywhere near Rainer's room, he hears a little bit of ocarina music, but it's very fast, and it's very, like, kind of haphazard, like it's not really pretty sounding, and then it'll suddenly stop, and he hears Rainer just go, "Damn it!" and then he tries again, and he keeps playing more.
Gorg will check that out. He's like, hey, Rainer, what you doing up this early? Usually no one is awake.
God, oh my God! Oh, jeez, I didn't see you. I'm sorry. Oh, Rainer doesn't look great. There's a bunch of
whoa.
there's a bunch
so hard
of
on yourself.
shit.
Hey, Rainer.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. He has his ocarina, obviously, but there's also some papers in front of him. There's some papers on the bed. I guess I just assumed he had his own room, but that's probably not even true, is it?
Let's just say Jonathan's in that room, but he don't give two fucks.
Yeah, he don't care. There we go.
Oh, it's back.
It's back. There's a lot of papers, and Rainer kind of has little bags under his eyes, like he didn't get a full night's sleep for sure. And he looks frustrated, and he looks like he's been doing a lot of writing, and there's some papers that are like crumpled up, like he threw them aside, and he says, do you know of any markets? Do you know of any markets nearby? We probably passed some, right?
Oh, yeah, I just did a quick run on the path, and there's lots of...
You ran the whole path?
Well, I didn't run the whole... Well, I might have. It was a lot. I ran a lot. Well, Jonathan, are you awake?
Oh, that was not Jonathan's voice.
That was Leroy.
Damn it. Fucking...
Has he been doing that all night?
I don't know.
That was a really good Jonathan.
It's
I,
weird, right?
I didn't talk in Jonathan's voice.
Oh, shit.
No. I'm just saying, like me, OOC. Did he run the whole path? That was my question.
Yes, I ran around the whole path. Yeah.
That's really impressive.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, all kinds of markets. Yeah, the path's full of them. Yeah.
okay, so like, I could feasibly get to one of them and not lose my way trying to get back here.
You might.
Damn it. Okay.
You might.
You might. Yes.
I might.
I mean, when we set out yesterday to find things, you went in the opposite direction that we're supposed to go.
You know what? That's right. That's a good point. Maybe I'll just stick with the group. Do you know if Bartuk's up yet? Rainer is speaking much faster than usual.
From outside, they hear, "Hello, good morning, yesterday, friends. Who's awake?"
I think he's awake.
Oh, great. And Rainer, like, faster than he usually moves, is, like, zipping out past Grorg to try to go find Bartuk.
We don't have to find Bartuk. He's standing in the backyard.
Bartuk! Hey!
Hey!
Good morning. Question for you. So, if, good... He's like, markets, weapons, shields, markets. Good? Where? He's like...
Those are all things!
Let me try again. I'm sorry.
Grog catches up to them. He's down there too. He's like,
Yeah.
Wait, you just gotta sprint away there.
Yeah, sorry. I want to buy supplies and weapons? Where can I do that?
Oh, yeah, that sounds like nice, yeah.
We go to my brother.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay,
cool,
okay.
yeah.
and then
We go now?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do real quick before everyone else is up.
Rainer
Yeah.
is like ready to go. He's still amped up.
All right, so they're there. They're at his brother's place.
Okay.
It's just I'm assuming it's like another one of the many stalls that Bartuk has taken people to.
Yeah, and they're twins.
Shit. Fuck.
What?
Don't you dare. All right, do it. Let's go.
No, they're
Okay.
twins, and I
You
think
guys, we have to be careful here because we said all blacksmiths are related, and I don't think we should imply that all vendors are also related.
No, they're not related to any of the other vendors like at the market.
It's just these.
But these two
Okay.
are.
Yeah, come on, man.
His
Come on.
brother is also a merchant,
Okay.
and they are twins.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're here for, what did you want?
Do you have weapons and supplies and shields and things like that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I think maybe Bartuk's brother like looks at the two of you, and then looks at Bartuk, and he goes, and Bartuk says, "It's okay, Ramesh. New friends." And Ramesh turns to the two of you and goes, What did you need? Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
I'm not a morning person.
No, that's on
Oh, well,
me.
you're really good at speaking this language.
Yeah, actually, Terevian's my second language. I grew up in Kavan, so this, I came back home to pick up some our dad's old now. He can't run the 500 stalls, I guess.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's quite a few stalls.
I don't even know, man. Like, Bartuk did the thing, right? Like, he took you everywhere? Like,
He didn't take me, but I heard.
I heard about it,
I heard the ringer.
So, it's early, man.
No, I get you. And that's kind of on me, because I yelled like 4 different things. Let's start with, do you have shields?
Yeah. That is the thing that I have.
All right.
What kind of shields do you need? And I think maybe Bartuk is like kind of looking at Ramesh like maybe a little not condescendingly, but maybe a little maybe like concerned or disappointed. It's like, Ramesh, no, not good salesman at all.
Whoa.
And Ramesh turns and goes, Bartuk, you're right. And then he goes back and he starts pulling a couple shields out.
Excellent.
And while he's doing that, Grog turns to Rainer.
Hey, I'm glad you're interested in beautiful craftsmanship, that is, shields and weapons.
Yeah.
This, you don't see him all right, man. Like...
Oh, no, I'm not.
Now, hold on. What? Hold on. I don't think you're in the right state to buy a weapon right now there, okay?
Well, that's why I'm buying the shield.
To protect you from yourself?
No, what? No. What?
I don't think you should be buying a weapon right now, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Buying a weapon is a really important task that you go through. Right? The proper procedures.
Oh, shit. And then there's, like, clanging and everything from, like, inside. Like stuff's falling over. And
there's a reason I don't carry a weapon on me myself, because I have not yet found the one that speaks to me.
Interesting. I thought for sure we gave him something. We didn't?
I'm a punching guy.
All right, that's fair.
I think as Ramesh is like coming back up to the counter with like 4 or 5, like laboring under the weight of like a selection of shields, he goes, "Yeah, that sounds like bullshit." that sounds like somebody who is just like really fucking indecisive. Like it doesn't.
No. This is part of my culture.
I think he's probably just bad at weapons, right?
I mean,
I don't know him, but like
you guys.
I think Bartuk is like kind of smiling a little bit, looking at Ramesh. He goes, "Yes, Ramesh."
What? How is this being a good salesman?
No, I'm not indecisive. This is part of my culture. Right? This is orc culture. All right, we love weapons, but we're not like
like these, and he like points to a bunch of orc weapons that are like on
just like those. Those are those are very authentic.
Yeah, I bought them in Rillian. That's where they're from.
You're a traveling man.
Very cool.
Like myself. I like that. Hey, but do you have any better weapons though?
Well, I mean, I feel like that's kind of subjective.
Because
Rainer suddenly punches the counter. Could I please look at the shields now, please? Thank you.
Yeah, he has laid them out one by one on the counter. So there's
Groggle ended by saying,
"We'll talk more about getting you some better weapons later."
He hands him a little piece of paper with the better logo on it and says,
"Oh my god."
Ask your brother. He knows how to find me. Okay, all right.
I think maybe he like holds it for a second and looks at Bartuk, and Bartuk just kind of like smiles big and shrugs his shoulders. So yeah, laid out in front of you on the countertop there, there's like 5 different types of shields.
Excellent.
The biggest one is it's kind of like it's curved in such a way that it's almost like a hemisphere.
Okay.
It stands about as tall as you. Think like a Roman centurion like wall shield.
Oh shit. Okay.
The one next to it is the smallest of all of them, and it is a buckler just to go on your forearm.
Yeah.
Sort of small. Then there's a big round shield, and the one next to that is like the stereotypical like 3 points at the top comes down.
Yep.
And then the final one is a variation of a buckler, but it starts out, you hold it in your fist. So crap, I can't remember the name of it. I suck. I used to know it, but the round part of the shield, the metal part that normally goes in the middle, sits above the fist, and then it tapers down up your arm, so you can conceivably hold it in front of you or punch with it.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not perfectly visualizing that, but it sounds awesome.
See, Rainer, there's lots of choices you gotta make about shields, and you can't just rush into it.
No. Don't force your indecisiveness on this child.
You gotta really think about what your fighting style is, and I'm gonna be honest, you don't have one, Rainer. You're not a fighting guy.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but that's why I'm buying a shield.
What happened? Yesterday we went on some fun adventures, we went up in the arch, and all of a sudden you're freaking out.
Rainer stares at him for a few seconds, like it's clear he hasn't gotten great sleep, and he just kind of blinks a little bit, and then he says, No, not in a sarcastic way, in a just not realizing way. And then he goes, oh.
Let me guess, it was the fire dream. We had the fire dream again.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Well, if it's just a fire dream, it's just a dream. You don't gotta worry about it.
No, you know what? We've established that Rainer sucks at lying.
We have not established that Rainer's a bad liar. He just lied his ass off last time.
Yeah,
That's
but...
true.
But, okay, alright, okay. Then he won't tell him the truth about what happened, I guess. Rainer definitely wants that one, because that is the coolest shit I've ever heard of.
Okay.
The one...
And it would be really... And I was also thinking Rainer's not super strong, so he would need something that's light. And it would be incredibly useful to have one you can just have on your arm, and, like, you can do other stuff with your other hand.
Yeah, so I think...
I'm just gonna be honest, you don't have, like, any proficiency or any stats in,
Right.
like, using a shield.
That's why I'm working on it.
That's true. He's not equipped for anything in Tarif.
You guys, I'm trying...
No. But what I'm saying is that's a good point because we have established Tarif is not a fun place.
No.
And Rainer plays a flute.
See earlier in this episode.
Shield.
I know.
I'm trying to make my character better.
I'm backing you up.
Okay.
Wait.
What?
What?
You're what?
Shut
Anyway.
the up fuck.
So...
That word is banned from being used in the conversation.
Can't say words. Ramesh probably sees your eyes drawn to the teardrop-shaped shield. And he says, oh, yeah, this one is super dope. I bought this from a guy in the middle of the desert. Never seen him before. I'll probably never see him again. But I think it's supposed to be like an offensive shield. Like, obviously it gives you some sort of like protection from slashing and cutting weapons because you can just kind of hold it in front of you and it'll stop whatever.
Yep.
It doesn't give you a ton of protection from like projectiles. Like you can't hide your whole body behind it, but it also packs a wallop. So, it's a good balance. Yeah. So that'll be. Does Tarif has his own currency, or are we all on gold standard?
I think he looks over. I think he looks at Rainer, and he can probably assume he's a gold piece kind of thing.
Yeah, he looks. That'll be, and then he looks back up behind him at like the thing of all of the prices.
Oh yeah, the currency.
Damn it!
And he goes, "That'll be 100 gold."
Rainer looks down at the shield again, and he says,
"You're right. That is a price that I just pulled out of my ass." That's not Ramesh saying that, by the way.
Rainer looks at the shield and he says, "Can I give it a try first?"
Yeah.
He kind of picks it up. He kind of like swings his arm around, sees if it's a good weight. He doesn't know anything about shields.
Yeah,
but
it's probably heavier than you were expecting.
That's fair. He kind of looks down at it, and he says, "Yeah, I can do 60."
Ooh.
Then roll some fucking dice, you dumb bitch.
And I think maybe like maybe.
What am I rolling?
Persuasion.
Oh, excellent. Because I have good charisma. That's the one thing Rainer's good at. 17.
I think maybe Bartuk's like smile at Ramesh like slowly turns his head and his smile falls upon Rainer. And Ramesh says, 60, huh? 60. I'm feeling more like 70.
Yeah, I can work with 70.
And I think maybe Bartuk like frowns a little bit at that, but and Ramesh says, "Okay, 70 gold, and she's all yours."
All right.
Rainer, gain +1 to persuasion for haggling correctly.
Thank you.
Finally.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of it is because Rainer feels like he's in a hurry right now.
What's the name of the shield? So you can put it down in your...
Me? Are you asking me?
I said that towards both of you.
Oh, okay.
I don't want you to write teardrop shield.
Yeah.
Did we find out there is a name for that kind of shield?
I just want to call it Buckle Up Buttercup.
What?
Buttercup. That's the name of the shield. Buttercup.
I think Rainer says to Ramesh. Ramesh?
Yeah.
Ramesh?
Ramesh.
The name of the shield is Buttercup?
Yes. The guy who sold it to me was adamant that was what the name of the shield was.
Okay. Did he happen to have like frosted tips?
I don't know what that means.
All right, never mind. It's not important. And he turns to Bartuk and he says, "I can't barter names, can I?"
Barter names?
Yeah, like instead of Buttercup, making it something else.
No, yeah. What if that's the name? That's the name it has.
Well, I think
you can't change a weapon's name.
I think Bartuk like holds out his hands for the shield.
Yeah, Rainer lets him hold it. Yeah,
and I think he like holds it up to his ear and like knocks on it a couple times.
Yes,
and then he like pulls it away and he goes, That means nothing. It's joke. And he like looks at it and he doesn't find it written anywhere that it says Buttercup, and he goes, I don't know. No expert. But if it has a name.
That's his name. That's his name.
Who knows?
Sure.
Call what you want.
Hey, Rainer, though, you want me to make your shield better?
You know what, Grog? Nothing would make me happier.
All right.
And I think Ramesh is like, I mean, hey, fuck it, call it what you want. You paid for it.
I think, and Grog takes out the true blue.
He has it on him?
Oh, he's got it today.
All right.
Yeah, he's got
Excellent.
it today. And he's going to do a little drop. And he does a good drop.
Good.
And now your shield is blue.
Excellent. My shield is blue. Rainer turns to Grog and he says, Grog, I don't want it to seem like I'm ignoring what you said. I think that's a really good point, and I'm going to think a lot about it. That's also the reason I'm not actually buying a weapon today like I originally planned to. Also, I need to get Leroy, and we need to get to the Arch. Preferably before noon.
I think maybe Ramesh is like putting the shields like, oh, well, I got weapons. I was going to bring...
No. Ramesh. This is better. Okay? It's better this way.
And I think Grog is going to escort Rainer back towards Bartuk's place.
So you're still not going to pick a weapon.
No!
That's how it is.
It has not been spoken yet.
Okay, well,
It was nice doing business with you.
glad you looked is all, I guess. Kind of, not really.
Have a nice
I
day.
think as they start going
Bye,
back...
Bartuk.
It was nice speaking to someone in this language.
I think as they start going back to Bartuk's place, you can already see that Trouble and PB and Chubb are already chasing each other around the outside, and Leroy is also chasing them too. He's like,
I love this game. This is the best game we've made up yet, Chubb. I shall call it Chase. Chubb.
All right.
Chase Chubb. It's a good game.
Hey, Leroy.
Yeah.
Do you want to come see the Arch?
Yes.
Okay.
We got to go. I mean, we got to go in like a little bit of the arch. We didn't get to we go up in the arch.
Yeah. No, I was thinking we could do that
Get
today.
up in that arch.
I was thinking we could do that today. Today, definitely not wasting any more time to do it as soon as possible.
Okay, cool. Well,
All right, great.
Okay.
Do you want to go now? Like maybe we should grab food first or something?
Yeah, as you say that, you notice, without seeing anybody move, that Bartuk's mother is standing right next to you.
Oh my god.
Just standing there smiling.
And because of how Rainer's been this morning, he's just like, God! Ugh.
And then Bartuk goes, Mama! And then they start walking back inside. Breakfast!
and then everyone eats breakfast.
Excellent.
And the breakfast is delicious. You've got new cuisines. You know, there's kind of like some... Obviously, there's bread. We've established this. And there's some meats you're unfamiliar with. And there's also eggs, because what breakfast doesn't have eggs?
Of course.
Made into, you know, all kinds of different scrambles things. But when you see those eggs, it pop into your head the last time you had a delicious egg-baked meal. An omelet.
Okay.
Made by your friend.
Quiz. Uh-huh.
He's trying to be coy.
Is this your way of segueing into a quiz scene?
Yeah, it is! Conquest
Yes.
is in a large room. Got his torch in one hand. He's got his glowing blue dagger on his side and his rings on his finger. And he is faced with 3 statues of different kinds. There's one of an eagle, there's one of a lion, and there's one of a scorpion. You hear a voice from your ring. Jimmy, roll a d20.
Yeah.
A D20?
13.
Listen to me.
Oh my god.
Okay, we've done this puzzle 15 times now, Conquest. And I told you, put the crystal in the lion's mouth to move on to the next room. Please.
Are you telling me that that Murzik, the all-powerful chaos spirit, is an angry gamer?
Conquest steps into the middle of the room and goes, and I'm telling you the same thing I told you for the last 15 times. We are going to let fate decide. And he takes the...
What is that?
Hold on.
Yep,
I think Yurgic has to go. You know, roll another d20 for it, because I
5.
Quest, no, I am not. I'm a sucker for fate. I'm a sucker for chance. All right. Spin the crystal. Spin it. Ooh.
So he places.
Give me that good shit.
He places this. I'm trying to think of what shape it would be.
It's probably just I'm thinking like an oblong one.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a pointer almost.
Yeah. So he places it on the ground and spins it and watches it for a good hot minute.
And as it's spinning, you've gotten pretty good at spinning it. You hear a voice from the dagger.
Yeah.
And she says, "Can we please move on to the next room? You two have been spinning this crystal for ages. And not that I'm amused by it. Not that I really care what you do. The only sense of interactment I have is what you do, and you are driving me crazy. Not just you two, but the fact that I'm trapped in this dagger forever with the creature. I'm trapped in this dagger with a mistwalker, and it is very cramped in here."
Miss Pedgwick, please, the crystal.
Yeah, please. We gotta let the crystal decide.
Alright, roll a d6 and divide it by 2.
I was just gonna roll a d4.
Oh, okay. And the fourth would be like towards himself?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, what do you get?
I gotta wait. So what are the?
It's gonna go the order I said it. Eagle, lion, scorpion.
Okay.
So then what's 4?
Quiz. So the crystal stops, and it's pointing in a direction, and Quiz picks it up and walks in that direction, and very gingerly places the crystal in the eagle's talons.
Let's see how Mirjik goes with this.
Which one did Mirjik tell him to do?
The lion's mouth.
He goes, "Damn it, Chris! I have told you now 16 times. In order for you to bring chaos into the world, you must place the crystal in the lion's mouth."
And Miss Pedgwick goes, "Oh my goodness, you do not need to be so loud. We are the only ones here."
And then I think Conquest takes the crystal out and puts it in the lion's mouth and goes.
Oh, okay.
And in a wall lifts up, revealing another entrance, and goes,
"Now, move forward, my servant, and fetch the next piece we need for a plan, for our ultimate plan."
"My goodness, can you please stop being so crazy?"
"That's what I do. I do crazy."
I think maybe he takes the dagger in one hand and takes the ring off and holds it in the other hand and closes his hands together so he's holding the ring against the dagger. And he goes, "You two, work out your stuff. I'm gonna walk. And I'm gonna sing my walking song." And it goes something like this. And then he just starts walking and there's no noise.
You guys, we can't make Conquest the most likable character if we're also supposed to destroy him.
But the thing is, he's not evil. He's just chaotic.
Alright, so you go in the next room and you're hearing muffled noises from in your hand.
Yeah.
I don't hear any walking song.
And you go to the next room and it's the brick walls are all over the place. This one has got some moss kind of growing in the corners and the crevices.
Ooh, moss stone. There's a spawner. There's a mob spawner in this
and
room.
you hear nice.
I have no idea what you just said.
The only sound actually you do hear is a couple drips of water kind of landing. In the center of this room is a large disc, a metal disc, but it's spinning, not in a circle, but so it's kind of creating a sphere as it spins.
Okay.
It's made of some kind of brass or bronze metal, some kind of brown metal that surprisingly doesn't look like it's rusted or degraded or in anything. And in the center of it is a glowing orb. So a shadow is kind of spinning around this room as the metal ring spins around the glowing orb. Quiz, it's not surprising. I mean, it's not the first time you've seen one of these. It's kind of procedure at this point.
This is fun because Jake, haven't done this a million times that apparently Conquest has. And so it would be really easy for me to just say, Conquest rinses and repeats the same thing he's done in all the previous rooms.
I want you to just make up what he does to get the thing.
Okay.
Conquest walks to, completely disregards the ring spinning around the orb, and he walks all the way to the right side of the room And he kind of traces his hand along the wall until he finds a stone that's a little more like...
Now hold on. As he traces his hand along the wall, what does he do with the knife and the ring that were in his hands?
Oh, he drops them.
Roll a d20.
Oh my god.
16.
Oh, I gotta drop it on the floor again. Like every time. It's like I'm just another ring on your fingers. I can't spit fire out of me, or I can't make me look scary. I'm the worst ring on his finger.
And he keeps ranting on it.
I think maybe Quest like notices that he's dropped something and he's about to exclaim something like oops, and then it starts like he's complaining, and so he's like staring at the ring and waiting for it to be done ranting.
And then I came in, and this time I'm the one that brought you here for this divine task. But no, it's fine. I'm just gonna be a dumb ring on the floor, and my only way of interacting with the world.
Do you want to be on the floor anymore?
I'll be wherever you want me, my conquest. Want me on the floor? I'll be on your beautiful finger if you want.
Okay.
I'll be in your pocket.
That's you know what? That's a good one. And he puts it in his pocket, and he picks up the dagger and he attaches it back in his waist.
And she goes, "Thank you so much for putting him in your pocket."
Your muffled flirtation.
So he keeps tracing his hand along the wall until he finds a stone that is more depressed than the rest of them.
Sad song.
So sad. And he pushes it in. He turns around and nothing has changed. Mm-hmm. And he kind of like looks back at the rock and goes, "Well,
Push it hard enough.
I don't." And he like it's not going in anymore. It's like the same. And then he like looks back at the ring and like, how fast is it spinning?
It's spinning fast enough that jumping through it would be possible, but like a daunting task.
Okay, I think Conquest is going to, because his rinse and repeat plan didn't work, he's going to try and use wild magic to get the thing out.
Good, yes, do it. I think you have to put the ring on first, though.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
You see, couldn't wait for me to come back right into your clutches. Ooh, boy, you missed me, didn't you? Oh, yeah.
Shut up, I need you for this.
I need you to be present right now.
So, I forget, how do we do this?
You roll plus magic, and then you roll the effect.
Okay. 16.
And then roll for the effect, and then you've got the table on that, right?
Yeah. And there's glass. Oh, fitting.
Oh, fitting. Okay, what was the thing you were trying to accomplish?
Oh.
Get the orb out of the ring.
Okay, with a 16. So you spin your ring on your finger, and it lands on a symbol. From the cracks of the bricks, small particles of maybe dirt or sand start seeping in, and as they seep in through the bricks, they start to crystallize and form kind of like these jagged glass vines start reaching in towards, from the outside of the room in towards the ring, and they start trying to like grab the ring, and when the ring hits it, they break, because they're very thin.
Yeah.
But more and more of them start coming in, and so they start getting a little thicker, and eventually you able to start blocking it. And so they haven't stopped the ring completely, but it has slowed it down, the spinning ring's movement down quite a bit, so it would be somewhat feasible for you to be able to try and jump in.
Okay, he's going to do that.
Okay, roll dexterity.
This is a bizarre image we've conjured up here.
12.
You dive in, but you get smacked by the ring. You just kind of get flung to the other side. I think it hit your hand.
Okay.
It hit your hand, and it broke on your fingers.
It broke one of my fingers?
Oh my god.
Or maybe it's not broken, but it's like it's really sore. Like, I guess not broken, because that would be like pretty bad, but it's...
Jeez!
Jamie rolled d20.
Okay. 14.
There you go, trying to jump into it, you stupid, tiny little human. And I told you the correct way is to press the correct stone, and you didn't do it.
I pushed the stone.
You didn't press the correct one?
What's the correct one?
It's the next one!
Oh, and then I think he just grabs the stone, or the orb. Mm-hmm. And maybe he puts it under his hat or something. I don't know if he's got his bag with him, but he just kind of tucks it under his arm and looks now at the still slowly spinning ring. Like, now he has to get out of the orb then. And I think he's just standing there like, oh, this had better be worth it.
Oh, Conquest, you silly little tiny little conquests your brain cannot imagine how worth it will be. Hey Questies, it's me Nathan. Thank you so much for listening to episode 9 of season 2. Man, little sneak peek, things are only about to get even more intense. This is just like a little taste. So we got some good episodes coming up for you. I'm going to keep the announcements section pretty brief here because at the moment that I'm recording this, it is my birthday. So that's pretty cool. So I'm about to go do stuff about that. So I'm going to keep this nice and short. Basically, all I got to say for you guys is thank you so much for all the support and the love that you give. If you want to give back to the show, follow us on the socials, on Facebook, Insta. Check out our website, which is nathanstreck.wixsite.com/nightsquest, where you can find all our merch. You can find all our episodes. You can find some cool stuff, links to buying the album, which we are in the process of developing the next segment of that, and we are always developing more merch for you guys. I got another sticker planned that is almost ready to be released, so keep checking back for those. And if you can't afford to buy anything, that's cool. Just tell your friends about the show, or make some memes, or join the discussions, or leave a review. There's lots of ways that you can show your support to the show, and every single piece of that honestly means a whole lot for us. Anytime anyone buys anything or posts a meme, we all get really excited here on the Nights Quest team. So it really does mean a lot to us, and we really appreciate that you guys keep coming back and listening to more of these episodes. So yeah, you guys are awesome, and I don't know, if you want to get me a birthday present, you can do one of those previously mentioned things by supporting the show. I don't know. Or you don't have to. Just listening to this show is honestly really, really awesome. So, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We'll see you all next week. And may your place in his story be long.
Can I just, decide that Trouble comes back? Or do I have to wait for you to choose that?
I decide.
Okay.
You can decide things without rolling dice. That's just life.
That's not how this game works.
No.
Who are you talking to right now?
I'm saying in real life, as a human being, you can make decisions without rolling dice or flipping coins.
But I live my life by the fate of the dice, Jake.
You're like the dice version of Two-Face from Batman. You got
just way more complicated.
Yeah, you've got 20.
I have 20 different personalities. You're saying I only have 20 different character voices?
19 of them are criminals.
No, you only have 4 character voices.
Oh no!
So it's a D4.
Oh no! Oh shit!